Hello and welcome everyone, I hope you're doing well. In today's video we will discuss the idea of people as facts of nature. If you come across any special trait of meanness or stupidity, you must be careful not to let it annoy you or distress you, but to look upon it merely as an addition to your knowledge, a new fact to be considered in studying the character of humanity. Your attitude towards it will be that of the mineralogist, who stumbles upon a very characteristic specimen of a mineral, Schopenhauer. The first mistake in studying or dealing with people is to deny their human nature, to assume that you, your family, your loved ones aren't driven by it, that only those people out there who are aggressive, who are criminal, who are cruel. We would love to consider ourselves as pure descendants of the gods, rather than semi-civilized chimps that constantly fall back to their violent roots. Human beings come in all shapes and forms. You can find the naive and cunning, the foolish and wise, the sensitive and egomaniac, the moral and criminal, the warrior and lover. Society depends on such variety. You can find arguments about this in the functionalist theory. For example, criminals are viewed as beneficiary, since they improve social regulation, enforce the evolution of forensic technology. At any rate, when people criticize or hurt you, you're not the real target. They are simply reliving old patterns of childhood. Most likely, you are simply reminding them of someone from their past. Maybe a husband, maybe a parent figure, or a childhood friend. You are playing a role in their minds. So check the playlist of the toxic types for more information. Embrace this diversity, but avoid being its victim, either through taking it too personally or trying to change the person. Yes, you can influence others to stop committing harmful things and convince them to do what you want to a certain extent, but ultimately you cannot change their nature. They will forget what you said and they will return to their old habits of behavior. They have to choose change for themselves and learn how to become conscious more and more with time. So, by not reacting to the negative behaviors of others, you take control. This tolerant mindset will be noticed by others. Your warm attitude will attract people, making your human interactions more humane and thus effective. And people will go out of their way to limit their toxic behaviors around you. Next time someone yells at you, take a step back and remind yourself that you're not the real target. If you remain silent and their attack is intentional, they will become frustrated at your calmness. If they are reliving a trauma or memory, they will realize their stupidity and usually feel embarrassed. Your non-reaction is a vacuum with no space for the malevolent or insecure to thrive. Every time you slip or get angry, return to that idea. Humans are merely being human. It has nothing to do with you. Don't be too self-centered. You can show that you care about people by asking how they are, or giving them the benefit of the doubt, or attributing their actions to ignorance before malevolence. If the negative keeps resurfacing, you might address it directly, calmly and courteously, or avoid infecting yourself even further when they are too toxic. Some people only respect the direct. Others only wake up to their machinations when you mirror back their behaviors, or when they ultimately lose you. Question: do you think it's a good idea to consider people as facts of nature? Drop your answers in the comment section below, or at least say hi. If you guys enjoyed this video, let us know. Stay sharp.